very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Rod Gruppen once said that, at bottom, robotics is about us. It is the discipline of emulating our lives, of wondering how we work. Today marks the start of a wonderful event that has been continued on for generations. Having the first challenge in the year 2012, the E-Club of University of Moratuwa has been in the lead in successfully organizing this event continually through the past 8 years. Through our struggle and effort in the past, we have been able to create and identify the potential of the youth in the field of robotics in our country and provide them an opportunity to showcase their talents. As a tribute to this worthy cause, we have organized the 9th Sri Lankan Robotics Challenge to be held virtually for the first time. Marking the beginning of one of the most important events in the calendar of University of Moratuwa, I warmly welcome you all to the Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge 2021 organized by the E-Club of University of Moratuwa. First and foremost, to welcome this gathering, I would like to invite one of the most prominent characters in this competition, the chairperson of Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge 2021. Please welcome Ms. Chatumi Navodya.
A very good morning to all of you. Sri Lankan Robotics Challenge has built a strong platform where robotics enthusiasts from all around the country interact with professionals of the industry, share knowledge, gain hands-on experience, and contribute to the robotics field in Sri Lanka. The robotics community gathered around SLRC has expanded over the years, and 2021 is the 9th year of this incredible event. This year has brought a lot of unexpected hardships to us. Despite all these challenges, SLRC 2021 is coming to life on a fully virtual platform. First of all, I would like to welcome our chief guest, the head of the Department of Electronic and Telecommunication Engineering of University of Moratuwa, Dr. Ranga Rodrigo, for this graceful occasion. Next, I would like to welcome the guest of honor, SLRC Staff Advisor, Patient Level. Members from Asiara Digital Labs, who is our platinum sponsor, I would like to welcome you all to this occasion. Next, I would like to welcome our gold sponsors, members from Synopsys Sri Lanka Private Limited and LSEG Technology. All the staff members of ENTC who are present here today, I warmly welcome to this occasion. Last but not least, I would like to welcome all the contestants who are competing to obtain one prestigious title. Finally, once again, I welcome you all to the live divisions of University category of SLRC 2021. Thank you.
And that was Ms. Chatumi Navodya, the chairperson of Sri Lankan Robotics Competition 2021. Thank you for your encouraging words at the start of this wonderful event. Next, let me introduce our platinum sponsor for SLRC 2021, Asiata Digital Labs.
Imagine a technology partner invested in your dreams, where we take the time to understand your aspirations and give you the opportunity to transform them into reality through disruptive innovation. We are Asiata Digital Labs. We are a team of IT professionals, data scientists, cloud solutions specialists, creative design engineers spanning 7 global offices. We are enriching the lives of over 500 million people. We have successfully delivered projects globally, specializing in digital telco solutions, mobile money, fintech, IoT, AI, machine learning, data analytics, and self-care solutions. Using our expertise and domain knowledge, we have helped challenge the norms of industries and rewrite the rules of engagement. We provide our customers with agility. We provide them future-ready products now. Axiata Digital Labs, advancing digital life.
We are always grateful for our sponsors for their support in making this event a success. Next, let me introduce one of the most prominent characters at University of Moratuwa. Obtaining his bachelor's degree in electronic and telecommunication engineering from our own alma mater, he completed his master's and PhD in Western University London in the field of electrical and computer engineering. Currently, he is serving as a senior lecturer and the head of the Electronic and Telecommunication Engineering Department at University of Moratuwa. I would now cordially invite Dr. Ranga Rodrigo to address the gathering.
Thank you, Nima, and thank you for inviting me to say a few words. Dr. Peshara Jayasekara, Ms. Chatumi Navodya, the chairperson of this competition, Mr. Farasi Fahmi from Synopsys Lanka, and the representatives from the platinum sponsor Dialogue Asiata and the gold sponsor London Stock Exchange Group. And Synopsys is also a gold sponsor. Thank you and welcome. Welcome all the students from our university and different universities in Sri Lanka. It's a great opportunity for our students, in spite of the pandemic, to take part in this valuable robot competition experience. So this time, for the 9th time, the competition is running, and it is run on a virtual platform, first of all. So I think I should specially thank the organizers, led by Chatumi, for organizing this in a virtual platform for the first time. I think it would be a very different but very powerful experience for all of us. Now, collaborating in an online platform and achieving a single task together whilst being at different places is a challenge of the day. Even when we work in companies, in a software organization or a hardware design organization or any other organization, now the work platform has become the online platform. How do we collaborate online? How do we talk to people online? How do we do one single task online using the available software tools? Our challenges, and through this competition, I think the organizers as well as the participants will learn this valuable skill. I commend you for organizing this in this fashion so that one of the key skills of the current era will be learned by all the participants and the organizers. Secondly, what robot competition teaches is to do a task from the beginning to the end. So if we take some other project, an academic project in the class, you can complete it halfway and be satisfied that you obtain half the marks. But in the robot competition, if you do not complete the robot fully and do not demonstrate it or put the robot into the competition, there is no achievement in this context. Although you would have had a great learning experience, the final glory will not be obtained by you if you do not run the robot in the competition. So therefore, through this, we would learn how to be achievers. What that means is we take the task, we understand the task and fully complete the task to the satisfaction of the specifications and the requirements that are given to us. These are core traits that a powerful person must have for an organization. An organization would look for people who are able to complete the task at hand. When we are requested to do a task, we do not expect other people to come and complete the task, but we complete it ourselves so that our organizations and our country and as a nation, we can progress. Because of this online nature, as well as having to complete a task fully, this competition is a very valuable contribution to the whole community of Sri Lankan robot enthusiasts. I had to specially thank Dr. Peshara Jayasekara, who has been instrumental in driving these robot competitions. He organizes this very valuable and beautiful course in the university also, where the students learn to run robots in the robot competition and is following courses on robotics and autonomous systems. So therefore, we have a wide variety of courses that help our students to advance in robotics. So I'd like to encourage you in that regard also. So robotics is a multidisciplinary area where you have to work with software, hardware, power management, and then there are many types of robots, mobile robots, manipulators, and all these things. So these are very valuable technologies for the current world. And also the connectivity between the hardware and the cyber world is also very important. So through this online platform, you will experience that also up to some extent. So thank you once again for organizers for organizing this in a very beautiful fashion, in a very professional fashion. And I thank all the participants of this organization committee, not only the leaders, but others also did a lot of hard work. Some of them were very silent, but they did hard work. I appreciate all of them. And I wish the competition all the best and the participants a very pleasant experience. Have a very good day. Thank you very much. Over to you, Nima.
Truly inspiring words from a truly magnificent character. Thank you, sir. Your words always help to uplift us in the most crucial times. Next, let us introduce one of our gold sponsors for this event, the London Stock Exchange Group.
LSEC Technology is a solution provider to financial market institutions around the globe who provide trading, surveillance, clearing, depository solutions to over 25 institutions spread out over 5 continents.
Innovation is the legacy and the foundation of our success and will continue to be a key success factor in our future as well. We are a niche, high-performing organization with world-class talent. We attract the cream of the system in the country. Here at LSEG Technology, you will have the opportunity of working with a global team of colleagues who are industry experts. You will also have the opportunity of working with a diverse client base.
LSEG Technology products win in the market due to its technical competitiveness. That is, we are a few years ahead of the competition in terms of technology. To preserve our competitive advantage, we do invest in keeping our developers abreast and up to date of all the current technologies so that in turn our products are extremely competitive in the marketplace. We are a product company. In that sense, we design and develop and maintain and commission and support all our product lines. So you have an end-to-end exposure from concept development to detailed design to build out to test to commissioning. So that's a full cycle exposure of really critical infrastructure software.
We are a high-performing organization and a culture which celebrates you for who you are. We are from different ethnic backgrounds. We have a massive inclusivity culture. Your personal preferences can be you. So the culture is, it allows your individuality to be a part of the organization. But where we also come together as a culture is when we drive high performance.
What we're looking for is really talent that has an aptitude for engineering. A pure play is that when you join us, we don't really expect you to know the ins and outs of finances, programming large systems. Those skills we will impart on you. But you should have the aptitude to take that on board and grow your technical skills and your ability to manage teams and take on more and more responsibility as your career progresses.
We belong to a fabulous legacy which has changed year on year to be completely new, current and different. So all of us who is in this organization now and somebody who is a potential family member has an opportunity to shape, navigate, envision what it ought to be for the next centuries to come.
Next, I would like to invite yet another great character in our university. Receiving his bachelor's degree in electronic and telecommunication engineering from University of Moratuwa, he completed his master's and PhD in the University of Tokyo in the field of electrical and information systems. Currently, he is serving as a senior lecturer at our department and is the staff advisor of Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge 2021. Please welcome Dr. Peshala Jayasekara.
Chief guest, head of the Department of Electronic and Telecommunication Engineering, University of Moratuwa, Dr. Anga Rodrigo, and other academic staff members who are participating today. Distinguished guests from our platinum sponsor, Asiata Digital Labs, gold sponsors, London Stock Exchange Group, and Synopsys Sri Lanka Private Limited. Distinguished panel of judges, contestants of the competition, and my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. So we are very happy to have you all today at the first ever virtual Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge 2021, organized by the Electronic Club of University of Moratuwa. So Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge is the most prestigious robotic competition in the island, and the Department of Electronic and Telecom Engineering takes pride in organizing this event every year. It is true that we are all affected equally by the COVID-19 pandemic, but we did not want to cancel the coveted event that every robot enthusiast undergraduate wait for. So not to disappoint anyone, we decided to transform the SLRC into a virtual competition, and we were very kindly and generously supported by the prestigious organizations, Asiata Digital Labs, Synopsys, and London Stock Exchange. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all the sponsoring organizations for your enormous support to make this event a success. I also want to thank the elite panel of judges who were once undergraduate students, just like you in this university, who has also taken part in Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge in the past. And now they have become very skillful top robotics engineers and serving the country. In fact, Mr. Govindu Liyanage and Mr. Iresh Jayawardhan has represented Sri Lanka in the international Robocon competition held in Mongolia. And Mr. Bhanuka Silva, he's a junior lecturer at the same department. So he's also published his robotics research work in the prestigious International Symposium on Experimental Robotics. So thank you very much for your time amidst your busy schedules joining this event. So SLRC is actually conducted in two phases. We have a school category and we have a university category. So we have already commenced the school category competition, and today we are commencing the university category competition. So even though we are not in a position to hold the competition in its full glory, we believe that virtual competition in the form of a computer simulation touches an important aspect of robotics. In fact, every engineer, every researcher all around the world does simulations before he or she builds the actual system. So I think it provides an important method of analysis, which is easily verified, communicated, and understood. And simulation saves money where you get to handle very expensive equipment virtually. And simulations also help you to correct the mistakes, the errors that would end up wasting your resources if you build the actual system without simulating it, right? So the virtual SLRC competition would definitely expose the participants to a whole new world of experience that will definitely help them in the long run. So I want to call this virtual SLRC blessing in disguise. So as the staff coordinator of SLRC, I think I should mention the purpose of organizing this event. So we want to engage both school and university students in robotics technology which is no doubt going to be an indispensable technology for the future. So we want to educate them. So we used to have these workshops in physical manner in the past, but this year it was only virtual. And we want to give a motivation for learning, because robotics competitions looks really exciting and interesting, but there is a whole lot of theories and technologies that you want to learn. So in order to engage in the competition, you have to learn these things. So this would give that motive. We hope that would give the motivation in that context. And also we want our students to apply what they learn in something tangible or something real. So this gives an opportunity for that as well. And we give a new task every year. So that helps you develop innovative thinking, to think out of the box as well. And I think I want to stress this point, where SLRC will give you a platform to be recognized as academic heroes. So you will bring glory to your university. So unfortunately, we are seeing at the moment kids are wasting time on these lame apps on smartphones, right? So instead of engaging in those activities, we would really like the students to engage in something like this, so that you will become academic hero. And winning the competition is not actually the ultimate goal that we expect from you. So participation is very important, and you will learn lessons for the future challenges. So you will learn from others, because everyone is approaching the same problem in a different way. So we call it as a beneficial peer comparison. So you will see different solutions to the same problem. So that's also an advantage that you have. So you will get to improve teamwork, collaboration, facing challenges, deadlines. So everything is there in this competition. So last but not least, I want to thank Kitsiri Samrasinghe sir for also joining in this event. So he has been very instrumental, leading and helping the students from the E-Club perspective. So thank you very much, sir, for joining this event today. So I know you are very eagerly waiting for the competition to begin. So I won't take your time any further. With that, I want to wish all the best for the contestants and let the challenge begin. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Your words and your immense support have helped us come so far in making this event happen. Next, let me introduce another one of our goal sponsors for this event, Synopsys Lanka Private Limited. We have Mr. Farasi Fahmi, Director in Research and Development in Synopsys Lanka Private Limited. Sir, the podium is over to you.
Thank you. Very good morning to all of you. Head of the department, Dr. Lankan Robotics, Dr. Peshala and Dr. Kitsiri, and all the staff members, organizers, students, and most importantly, the participants. So very good morning to all of you. And we are very happy, again to partner with the department to work with them on this one of major events in their calendar. So in March 2020, all of us had to change our day-to-day routines, and it came in a sudden way that we all had to change the way we live. We had to get adapted to a new norm, but still we had to continue our activities to achieve our goals. So as you all know, every challenge will give us some learning and some opportunities for innovation. So I'm very happy to see ENTC students body showing the resilience and continuing to organize their activities to help the next generation to sharpen their skills. So taking the decision to go ahead virtually and organize this event virtually, I think it's a big thing. So big round of applause for the student body to showing that resilience and going ahead and organizing. I'll try to give you some background about the era of computing and then how this technology has evolved. So in early 80s, the era of computing started with the invention of the personal computer. Then it went to networking, internet, and today we see the cloud. So in this era, the differentiation factor was the computing power. So people were working hard. They were coming up with new innovations to increase the computing power. And today we see in the cloud with enormous amount of computing power. And after that, in mid-90s, the era of mobility started with the invention of the mobile phone. And today we see the smartphones and tablets are used by almost all the people to make their lives easier. And there are many apps today on these handheld devices that helps us to get our things done easily. For example, even in today there is a lockdown, and if you want to order food, so you can use this device. So these technologies has helped us to survive in difficult conditions. So what will be the next era? So what is going to be the next? So we have passed, we saw the era of computing and we saw the era of mobility. So what is going to be the next era? What is going to be the next generation of innovations? So is it IoT? Is it going to be Internet of Things? So we, Synopsys, as a global leader in technology that has enabled the era of computing. So as you all know, Synopsys tools have been used to design all these integrated circuits that is used in all these devices. So we, as a technology leader who has enabled era of computing, era of mobility, thinks that the next era is going to be smart IoT. It's not just IoT, it's going to be smart Internet of Things, or else we can say smart everything. So we assume that the differentiation, so in smart everything, the differentiation will be the smartness of devices. And this is still in the making, and we are yet to witness the first device that is going to come out, the first device that will reach the masses in this era. So as you know, we have seen many things happening around the world. We can see that the automobile and the robots are in the front of this race. So we'll have to see what is going to be the device that will reach millions or billions of people. So today, Synopsys is partnering with the leading automobile and AI companies in the world to enable the next generation of technologies. Our tools are heavily used by these leading automobile companies in the world, and also the new and leading AI companies, and even these old companies like these processor companies and then these cloud computing companies. All of them are innovating or coming up with new ideas, new innovations in artificial intelligence. So our tools are heavily used today by all these companies to get the next, or to come up with the next generation of technologies. So competition like this will help to sharpen the next generation, so these competitions like this will help to sharpen the skills of the next generation. It's very nice to see this robotic competition has been organized for the last 8 years, and it is continuing. And glad to see that you all have not changed your plans, even though there's a tough situation, difficult situation to all of us. And that is what you call resilience, and that is one character as an engineer, I think as a human being going to be, in future, we all will have to face a lot of challenges. So that we have to be. So it's very happy to see the student body doing that. And this robotic competition, I'm sure, will help to sharpen the skills and help to make our next generation ready for the future technologies. As you know, the future will be, robots will play a major role in our future. So a very big thank you to the organizing body for organizing this event and helping the students to sharpen their skills, and also, helping, sometimes, some of these students, youngsters will get ignite and they will become leading technologies in this world or in the country. So very big thank you to organizers again, and all the very best to all the participants. Wish you all the very best. Thank you. Thanks, Nima.
Thank you, Mr. Farazi, for your support in making this event a success. Next up, we have here what you all have been waiting for. Please welcome the teams that will be competing in Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge 2021. So there we have the competitors. With that, let me introduce you to the most panel of judges. Mr. Banuka Silva, Lecturer, Department of Electronic and Telecommunication Engineering, University of Moratuwa. Mr. Govindu Liyanage, Engineer in Data Science from X.O Concepts Private Limited. Mr. Iresh Jayawardena, an Associate Electronic Engineer from Arimak Lanka Private Limited. The judges will be responsible in evaluating the teams, choosing the winners, and also disqualifying the competitors who do not follow the rule book. Talking about the rule book, next let me invite Mr. Govindu Liyanage to announce the rules and regulations of SLRC 2021.
Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce the rules of this competition. Each team can have a maximum of 5 participants. Undergraduates in any higher educational institute who possess a valid identity card or any valid identification are eligible to participate in the competition. All the members of the team should not exceed 28 years of age. The judges have the full authority in given marks in every round. But the judges have full authority in given marks in every round. The judges can ask for an explanation about your submissions by arranging a Viva examination. Decisions of the panel of judges will be the final. Your team can be disqualified or given penalty at any moment for not following the rules and restrictions stated in the task document. I think you all have read the task document well. Stage 1 is a knockout round. Number of teams qualified for the stage 2 will be announced at the end of the stage 1. Late submissions will be neglected. These are the next will be the restrictions. The maximum speed of the robot is 15 centimeters per second. Minimum dimensions of the robot allowed is 10 by 10 centimeters, while the maximum dimensions allowed are 15 by 15 centimeters. Contestants are not allowed to use built-in proto robots. We expect them to build their own robots. We have provided a sample robot chassis. A contestant can either use this sample chassis or their own robot from scratch. C++ is the only allowed language for coding. Each team is given 3 attempts within 15 minutes to complete the task. Code changes are not allowed while after submission. Marks are allocated after considering the following things. Time remaining in the clock after task completion, that's a time bonus. The amount of money saved using less sensors, that's for encouraging using less sensors and having complex algorithms. Displaying n and its factors, hard coding of n will be a cause for reduction of marks. Displaying the color of color patch correctly, curate curve path or wall following path, and proceeding to the correct square. So those are the marking criteria. So I hope you will do your best. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Govindu. We wish all the best of luck for the participating teams. So we have been here for almost an hour now. And now we have come to the conclusion of the opening ceremony of Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge 2021. I have a small announcement to make before concluding. We would like to invite the team leaders who will be competing in Sri Lanka Robotics Challenge to a small briefing. We have sent a link in the chat to which the leaders can join. So thank you to all the e-viewers that were with us for the opening ceremony. Hope to see you all in the live stream of SLRC competition that will be streamed from 9:30 a.m. You can visit www.slrc2021.com to watch the live event. The links will be provided in the chat. Stay safe until we meet again. Goodbye.
Thank you, Nima.